Well, hey there, it's Alka.
And Jen. And today we're actually on camera together, which is kind of fun. And we're doing this video to invite you to something called the Sold Bootcamp. So this is for all Zazzle designers and sellers. And we are reaching out to you to invite you to this amazing 2-week event that we're hosting starting March 5th. And Elka can talk a little bit about it in a second, but we want to let you know that it is 2-week intensive to help you with your brand, figuring out your niche, and working on the initial bits to build the foundation of your Zazzle business so that you can move on to the next stage.
Yes, and this is for everyone, not just, and actually the people that are in our course right now, you're going to get your own special boot camp very soon, so you don't need to be part of this. This is for beginners and for people who have been in our community in the past, but stopped being in the Profit by Design Academy and now, have been on a hiatus and maybe need a boost or a revamp. This is for you because we don't do this very often. This is 2 weeks of intense us helping you, and you're going to benefit from this because you're going to get us to be able to look at your store. We normally charge $1,000 an hour for people to get that kind of feedback, and we're doing this as a group event this time rather than a private one-on-one session for $1,000. So you're going to be in luck to get the two of us looking at your store, giving you feedback that's personalized, helping you understand where you're missing the mark so that you can build that bridge that's going to get you from where you are now to where you want to be. And we do a whole bunch of different training. We have a Facebook group that you're going to be part of that's private, that will allow you to post in there, get feedback from the community, from our team. You have to do homework because it's a boot camp. And then we get to review your homework, and that homework is not just sort of let's try this. It's very specific for your store, for your niche or niche. It's for your product suite, and we're so excited to be able to do this for you so that you can do better on the Zazzle platform.
Okay. I'm just going to go on here and share my screen for a really second, or actually I'm going to open up the I wanted to share the schedule, but here, this is the sign up page that you're going to click on. The link is in the description of this video, so you can sign up for the Sold Bootcamp. And this is, like Elka said, for anyone who wants to learn how to move forward with their Zazzle business. So Zazzle beginners, maybe you haven't even really started out on the Zazzle platform, but you're interested in learning how you can boost your progression in the next couple of weeks, right? And learn about all of the things that we're going to be talking about and get you personalized feedback. It is going to be on starting March 5th. And it goes until the 19th of March. And that is where you'll be introduced into our private Facebook group, where we are going to be hosting mindset calls, and also the homework sessions. So you're going to be posting your homework in the Facebook group. Plus, you get to interact with our team and also every other member in the Sold Bootcamp in the community. And then you're going to be getting the personalized feedback. So Elka and I will be going in and looking at your homework and then giving you a personalized review. On top of that, there are three sessions that are workshops, and then we have a master class, right? So you'll be able to take part in those 3-phase framework sessions with us, which are about an hour long. And I'm going to open up something else in a second just to go into a little bit more details. But those are going to be hosted live on Zoom. And then the masterclass is also going to be hosted live on Zoom. And that's going to help you amplify your Zazzle sales in 1 month. And you'll be able to take part in that. Then in addition to, when you scroll down here, you're going to be able to see, and this is a preview from someone saying that they got new sales from their Zazzle store. It says, "Hi, Jen and Elka, I'm super excited and wanted to share my first sale on Zazzle with you. Someone purchased my business return address labels, which I'd created during the Sold Bootcamp. So thank you so much." So people have seen results after being part of the Sold Bootcamp. Then if you scroll down here, you're going to get access to and add it to your cart if you want to join in our VIP experience, which is 5 sessions where you're going to be on Zoom in an intimate group setting with myself and Elka, in addition to everything that we're doing in the Sold Bootcamp, where you get to speak with us in that small intimate group setting and ask us any questions about the progression in the Sold Bootcamp, any type of thing that you want to talk about for your homework, and get above and beyond the advice that you would get just in the Facebook group. So this is for anyone who wants that sort of VIP experience. As Elka mentioned at the beginning of this video, we charge $1,000 per hour with our private coaching clients. And so you get to be in this small group setting with us and get that sort of taste of what it is to be on a call with us intimately.
It's a deal.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So this is,
and did you say you want to do the schedule? Or
yeah, I'm just going to pop up the schedule. So if you wanted to just talk for a second here.
Yeah, and whether or not you're brand new and you haven't even started on Zazzle, that's going to be okay because you're going to get taken through step by step. Or you're already on Zazzle, but you maybe aren't making as much as you hoped. And we're not going to solve all your problems, but what we have noticed is that the very first thing that most people benefit from when we help them through our coaching, etc., is that they have to get the basics down, right? The foundation is broken, and therefore that's what's going to make the biggest difference. And even though it's not flashy and it's not like, ooh, we've got a secret formula, the foundation, which we like, is going to be very different in terms of your definition of foundation and ours. But the definition for us is the one that's going to get you somewhere, right? It's going to make sure that you're not missing a skill set. You're understanding that you've chosen a niche or a niche that's going to be very lucrative for you. It's going to make sure that you have all the product types and you're sort of understanding the research behind where you need to be in order to sell to customers that are truly your customers, by also knowing exactly who your customer is. So you're going to basically, one of the things you're going to do is you're going to work with us to define your customer. You can use a fancy word like avatar, or you can just say, hey, this is who my target is. And go from there. But having a very clear, definitive profile of this person that's going to be your best seller and customer is just so important, because while you're pretending and making up a story about this person, you're actually defining your own business, right? So they're all just very important steps that you have to go through in order to just clearly help you become better at making business decisions. So we're so excited to be able to do this with you. As I said before, the last time we did this was November? Yeah. And we don't do these very often. So get in. This is the only time. We're not doing this next month. You have to join now. It's going to be the best thing ever, and you're going to miss out if you don't. And there are replays to a certain degree, but they end pretty quickly, and you can't do this without signing up and paying for this, right? This is not free. There's a small fee here. I don't know if you caught that when Jen was on the sales page, but you can go into that if you want, because you're ready now with the schedule too, right?
I am. So we're going to share the schedule here. And this is what you will receive when you are when you sign up. You'll get access to this, and you'll be able to then follow this calendar. But the upcoming events, so you can see here the Sold Bootcamp pre-training. We actually have a session on March.
Forgot to say that. Yeah, we have
on March 3rd. There's a pre-training that we are going to be doing, and also on March 4th, before the Facebook group even opens. And we're adding you then to the Facebook group, and we will be doing on March 5th the welcome party. So we're going to be giving you a breakdown of every event that we're going to be doing in the Sold Bootcamp, getting to know you and speaking with you, and then just welcoming you into that community. Then we are going to be, like I mentioned, we do mindset chats, and these will be hosted live in the Facebook group as well. So we have a mindset call on March 6th. Then we have our first phase of our training, which is called Kickstart Your POD Business. This is on Zoom, and we will be going live for about an hour. That's the training on March 6th. Then March 10th, we have our second mindset call. There's actually a couple of things missing here, actually, with our mindset calls and then the masterclass. So I'm going to actually figure that out in a minute. I'm going to go here and just go to, because this is the proper schedule here as well, which it gives you a little bit more of a breakdown. So March 5th, we'll welcome you to the Sold Bootcamp. Then March 6th, we're going to kickstart your POD business, define your niche, and define your ideal customer. Phase 2, which is on March 10th, we're going to give you maximize your potential to sell, which is our second training. This is going to cover how to properly create a product to maximize your sales, and then what you need to make intentional Zazzle products. Phase 3, which is our third training, is on March 11th. And this is Amplify Your Customer Reach, which we'll be talking about easy promotion and advanced promotion, diving into what we use as promotion internally and also externally on the Zazzle marketplace. So that being in Zazzle and also on Pinterest. And then we have our special bonus masterclass on March 13th, which is how to boost your Zazzle sales in 1 month. And that's a really great masterclass that you don't want to miss out on as well. Then we have daily mindset boost with myself and Elka from Monday to Thursday. And we also have our VIP sessions. There's 5 of them. So March 6th, the 10th, the 11th, the 13th, and the 18th. These are all on Zoom. And then our private Facebook group is from March, that's also March 5th. 5th to the 19th. We're closing it. We had a debate on when we were going to be closing it. So March 5th to the 19th, the Facebook group will be open and then it'll be archived. And then we have extra fun activities in the Facebook group to be revealed later. Then we have implementation days from March 6th to the 19th here. So this is the schedule. And then we have daily mindset calls that are going to be announced as well with the topics as well.
So already an incredibly packed schedule. You'll realize that because it goes to the 19th, what we mean by implementation days is basically you've learned a lot of things in our 4 big masterclass or like our big sessions that we're going to teach you things, then you need to implement, right? And you need to do the homework. And so we're going to give you some time to do that, make those big decisions, because this isn't just for fun. You're not going to go back after this, after the boot camp is over and go like, now I have to start from scratch. This is literally helping you walk through and get things started and set up the foundation. So we don't want to rush you. And so that's why we have these extra days afterwards where you can continue to ask questions in the Facebook group. You can get ask questions based on our feedback that we give you. And the feedback is actually Loom videos that either Jen and I or our team are going to be doing for you. So you can watch them over and over again, because usually they have a lot of stuff in there that you're going to have to digest in bits and pieces. And because of that, you're going to need that extra time to implement, right? And so we have given you an entire, basically another week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so huge. And the whole time we're keeping you motivated and excited with mindset calls. You are just going to be so looked after and you're going to be so happy that you did this. And if you sign up early, because you signed up today or like the next day or so, because before we get to our first extra bonus that we do before the event, you're also going to get these extra 2 bonus sessions that are, again, really powerful sessions. We're going to, do you have a topic for them yet, or are you keeping that as a surprise?
Keeping them secret.
Okay. Just so you know. So I'll let you speak about the rest.
Yeah, so we have those 2 bonus pre-trainings on the Monday and Tuesday. That's next week coming up before our Facebook group opens. And it's going to be really exciting, get you hyped up and pumped for the Sold Bootcamp. This is an amazing experience. So many people who have taken the previous Sold Bootcamps have seen, first of all, results afterwards, and then also gained more confidence and clarity in the direction of their Zazzle business and feel like they know what the next step is going forward. Because the first thing that people have issues with or problems with when it's starting an online business with Zazzle, or we don't even really want to call it a business right away because maybe you don't think it's a business or that you can create a business. So when they first start their Zazzle store, like yourself, you probably have had questions on the direction of what niche you need to go into or the product types that are involved in that niche, or even figuring out what your brand is. It might be confusing to you. It might be really exciting because you see the possibilities of making money with Zazzle, but a lot of people struggle from the beginning because they don't have that direction.
Yeah, no, it turns into overwhelm, right? And also if you try something and you think that that's exactly what it should be, but then if you don't get some feedback, and it's not saying that you don't have the right approach to start with, it's just that we've taught hundreds and hundreds of thousands of students, and if we can tell if you're on the right track, or if maybe as much as you might try, this might be a lot harder than if you try something a little bit along this line rather than that line, right? And so this is like a huge bonus to be able to get people who have already been on the Zazzle marketplace since 2008 and taught hundreds and thousands, I keep saying hundreds and thousands. It has been thousands. I think it's almost like 10,000 in terms of public and private
Yeah.
students. And we've definitely seen every possible combination, permutation, and we can tell, right, with a certain certainty which is going to work right away and which will be a lot more of a struggle. So you don't want to be that struggle. You want to be able to have a clear path so that you don't have to struggle and make it a lot easier on yourself. So that's why we do this very live, personalized training. And it's very hands-on. Most training that you might see, they'll give you some information and then it's like, have fun. My team will answer your questions. Jen and I are right in there. We're going to get to know you. We're going to be able to look at your store, understand if there's any issues, because you're going to be able to talk about it with us. It's going to be so exciting, and you'll get some clarity. And that's the most important thing right now is clarity and understanding of A, how do I get there? Or B, how come I haven't gotten there yet? Okay.
Yes. Yes. So the link to join is in the description of this video. Make sure that you click that link and get access because like Elka mentioned, if you join up sooner than later, you are going to be part of those pre-trainings. And we just can't wait to launch this 2-week experience. It's really exciting. We have the best time with everyone in the last couple of times that we've done this whole boot camp. If you've been part of it previously, you probably know the feelings that go
Come
on.
back.
Right? Yeah, come on back because it's going to be different than the last time. Every time is different based on the trainings, first of all, and then how you take away those trainings, right? And then how you implement the homework. And so Elka and I are just really excited to get to know you and help you with your Zazzle store.
And don't forget, as much as you probably don't want to pay the extra money, it will be so worth it to sign up for the VIP because the replays disappear very quickly. We might leave them up for a day or so if you can't join live. But if you want access to the replays and have them all the time, you've got to sign up for the VIP so that you get those replays. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for watching, and we can't wait to see you in the Soul Bootcamp. Bye.